Alright, so I was just about to take a shower, but wanted to do a quick before and after review for the new Cowgirl Courage bar from Jukebox, which is actually Dr. Squatch's women's lineup. I haven't tried any Jukebox bars, so cannot tell you how good they are, but I have smelled some of them in the store and they smelled pretty good, but the scents are a bit louder than most of the Dr. Squatch bars. Although, as most of you already know, a lot of the Squatch bars are also loud and perfumey. So before I test it out in the shower, let's see how it smells before it's lathered up. Okay, the scent is decent. It's not great, but it's okay. It is louder, which is to be expected considering that it's a woman's bar. But it's not actually any louder than some of the other perfumey bars that Dr. Squatch has produced. It has a sweet fruit scent. Like there are notes of tangerine, strawberry, and peach or something. Smells a bit like shampoo. We'll go ahead and see what it looks like. Just a solid red brick. It looks like Dr. Squatch's energy bar that came out a couple years ago. If you remember, this is what the energy bar looked like. Yeah, you can see that they pretty much look just the same. Cowgirl bar, energy bar. They look identical. And they have a very similar scent, but the Cowgirl bar smells sweeter and louder. Alright, so now I need to test it out and see how it performs in the shower compared to the Dr. Squatch bars. Can the Jukebox bar clean as well as the men's bars? Don't worry, it's perfectly fine for a man to use a woman's bar soap in the shower. I'm not gonna let it change me, okay? Alright, it's the next morning and I used the Cowgirl Courage in the shower last night and here's what I think. The first thing I noticed was that the red dye runs all over your body like crazy. It really looks like you're bleeding out in the shower. And the suds are pink, a little too feminine for me. And the lather is really not very good either. At least there's one consistency with Squatch, is that the Jukebox Dr. Squatch is also pretty cheap and generic. And the scent just smells really cheap to me. Yeah, I'm just not digging this scent at all. And of course, there's no grit on this bar, which is fine, but I was expecting it to feel silky smooth. I thought it was going to feel good on the skin, but it didn't. I honestly really don't have anything positive to say about this bar. I mean, it's not as bad as I'll Be Bricc, but that's not saying much. So I don't recommend this bar for men or women, whichever gender you identify as. I was just a tad worried going into this that this would somehow affect my masculinity using a woman's bar soap, but it didn't at all. So this is officially the first Jukebox bar from Squatch that I used and is probably going to be my last. When I used this in the shower, it was just really disappointing. It came across really cheap and generic, so it's in alignment with about half of the other Dr. Squatch bars. But if you want to find out which bars from Dr. Squatch are the best and the worst, I'll leave a link to my rankings video here.